time? 'Cause I'm already gone so long. Can you stay the night? 'Cause you're the thing I want. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. Whoa. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. When it's late at night, I feel you on my skin. My skin. You're all that's on my mind. It's finally sinking in. You're it. I know you're feeling different when you're stressed out, but even with no makeup you still stand out. 'Cause no one makes me feel the way you do now, like you do now. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. Oh, it's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. The way that you move your body, you make it look like a hobby. Every time that you touch me, it's electricity. Things we discovered underneath last night's covers. Everything came so easy. It's electricity. Electricity. It's electricity. You move your body. Electricity. You move your body. It's electricity. Am I wasting time?
Hello?
Hello.
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 You're now live on twitch.tv/Redalus for the
Oh
For-
man, I love twitch.tv/Redalus.
it's the best place to be. It's the best place. They've got the best BTTV emotes.
I
We're-
have noticed you upped your game, and I'm very impressed.
We're yeah, we have very much. We actually have them for now for a start.
Great.
Let's welcome everyone in chat to the cast. We'll be doing Goon Special Forces versus Live Laugh Luton tonight. My team, very excited for it. Well, on cast tonight, we of course have me, the manager. We have Tofeh. Say hello, Tofeh.
Hello, everybody. I'm happy to be here again.
He's happy to be here. You can say thanks for having me. It's great to be
Sounded
here.
like sounded like he was at gunpoint then.
Basically, yeah. The
Sounds like he's
sponsors are
always at
holding me
gunpoint.
there.
I'm pointing a gun at him under the table. You can't see it, so the desk
That's
is
where
in
the
the
other
way.
arm is.
Yeah, so you can't see it. We got the gun under the table, pointing at Tofeh at all times. He's painfully aware. And welcome to our guests for tonight. Over on Stats, we have Luke, LDC, and KierantheWise.
Hello.
Hello.
There they are.
I love this. I love it.
There they are on the Stats panel.
What a beautiful looking stats
Very
panel.
good.
Man,
It's a beautiful Stats
I
panel.
think I'm wiser than you now, Kieran.
No, have you seen my business tie? Look at that.
Got a very formal tie on.
Perfect.
A lot
it's
of effort
perfect.
went into photoshopping that tie onto the other side of the desk.
Oh, I can only
Good
imagine.
use of your time, Red.
It's a very good use of my small amount of time I get after work to make these assets. And actually, Tofeh,
Ooh.
we're actually getting a message right now from the a hot message coming in from the sponsors of Live Love Luton.
Sponsors. What do they have to say to the
And
team
they-
and everybody else?
They have a message. Can we get the mics turned off for the cast, please? Let's go and hear what they have to say.
We, the sponsors of Live Laugh Luton, would like to remind the team that every game you lose, a sponsor will pull out. Redalus promised us you would win, and you better, or else dire consequences. And remember, for the love of God, don't put FedEx on the win condition.
Oh my god! What a threatening
my
message from the sponsors of Live Love Luton.
Oh, that was
That is
Great
brilliant.
advice.
But they better not win. They better not lose today.
Unbelievable.
That is incredible.
Clip it and ship it, lads.
Oh my word! Please, someone stick that in Goon International for others to enjoy, because that is majestic.
It is unbelievable. I love that even the sponsors know that FedEx can't be on the win condition.
Yeah.
They can't. They really can't. But if FedEx is the reason you guys win, I don't know what's gone wrong in your system.
Yeah.
I do not know what's gone wrong in your system over there.
I look forward
we,
to hearing from them after the first series to see.
Oh,
Do we have time to hear that again?
If they lose a game, their sponsors will start pulling out.
It's a fact.
It's very much it's a scary prospect to be losing sponsors literally game by game. We've got to keep them happy.
Are there enough games for you to lose to retain your sponsors and still be in the tournament, or is that
No, every game that we lose, a sponsor will pull out. Like Ron said, Ron, the spokesperson
my.
for our sponsors.
Does it count as not actually games? Does it count as like single matches?
It's single matches. It's games, not series.
So there could actually be a possibility of you could lose them all. Yeah.
It's a very frightening and real prospect.
Doodles being literally cursed in chat, by the way. I'm calling it out. I see you.
It was being very
Fucking
cursed.
time him out. Get him out.
Extremely cursed.
The sponsors won't be happy.
The sponsors won't be happy with that kind of chat on the Live Laugh
get
Luton
it out.
podcast. Yes, Snoog.
There we go. Thank
Delete
you.
those
Thank you,
messages.
Duke.
But let's get down to brass tacks. So as we wait for our players to be getting into the lobby, how do we feel about this matchup, Tofeh? Who do you think is going to come out on top?
Well, having watched the games of both teams, I really hope for Live Laugh Luton that they can convert this series into a 2-0, because having watched, Goon Special Forces, I don't have much faith in them, I'm going to be honest.
Well, let's have a look at some standings. So, looking at the document, so Goon Special Forces off to a bit of a shaky start against Work in Progress, but thank you very much to Shaq and whoever else was following there. I was tabbed out. Professional production. So off to a bit of a shaky start. Goon Special Forces going 0-2 against Work in Progress. Did you see that series?
I think you've not got the right screen up, by the way.
I'm not streaming.
You're just reading.
I'm just
You're
reading it. Looking at the live document.
The document. Okay, let's open this up.
So which game are we talking about?
So we're looking at just the in the Google Docs, just having a look at the current standings. So Goon Special Forces obviously starting off week 1 with a 0-2 against Work in Progress. I'm not sure if you saw that series, but it was
I watched that game. Yeah.
bit back and forth that series. I
it's
feel
a-
like
it's
it
a-
could have gone 1-1.
Well, the problem is one of the games was a complete throw by Goon Special Forces in the way of Clav's Razor was just running in, dying without his team, so he was just missing it completely.
Yeah, he overreached a massive amount. Diving behind the tier 2, his team couldn't follow him. Really cost him that match.
Yeah, it could have definitely been a 1-1. But also, it's like surprising atmosphere between the Goon Special Forces, as you have KBJ on the carry as well.
I
So
mean,
maybe like you switch it up and maybe put KBJ mid or something like that, and then put Clavs on the carry. Like you might have a better outcome that way.
If we saw KBJ mid, what do you think we'd see from him playing?
I think
Witch Doctor.
Witch Doctor
You think
mid.
Witch
Witch Doctor mid.
It was not banned.
Yeah.
I do feel like all of like Goon Special Forces comes down to how hard Clavs throws his lead.
Mhm.
But I feel like he usually does fairly okay in the lane, and then just does some like chaotic shit in the mid game, and then we
Yeah.
end up with like a bit of a throw.
Well, he's very much like FedEx. You let the game go on long enough, he will start throwing.
I think Clavs feels like he has to take the world on his shoulders with this team.
Probably,
and he
yeah.
fails to realize that if he lets his team back him up, that they can have really good team fights, they can have really good plays. But I feel like Clavs goes out on his own because he feels like he has to, instead of letting the team back him up.
Yeah, I think it's probably also like speed of thought in a not a mean comment, but he's playing with like all heralds, right? And he is a legend player, so there's probably
It is a
like
big distinction.
there is a big, what is that, like 2,500 MMR difference? Which
Yeah,
is
he's playing.
quite a
He's got a
lot.
Herald 3, a Herald 4, a Herald 5, and an unranked clad with 52 games total.
But then Mith also has played other games, isn't he? Like
Yeah, Mith has 50 matches. Just
Yeah.
a heads up. So he did get a Rampage of Sniper on the 2nd of September.
But we say that he has got not many games, but like you've seen the way he plays. He plays like he has got a brain in him, sort of thing.
That is true.
That's the worrying thing.
Yeah. Will we see more cowardice from NPR today, though? That's the big question on my mind.
That is a big question.
Have you had words with him, Red? And is he going to be less of a
Apologies
coward
to the
this
stream for you
Obviously.
hearing me claim my shards. I hope that the team have bullied the cowardness out of him, the cowardliness. I hope it's all gone by this game. But I've had words with the team. I told them to take this game as seriously as they would take any other game. And once again, I did convey the message from the sponsors to the team to say that do not put FedEx on a mid-win condition. We have Where Banana for that. Where Banana should be on our win condition.
Where Banana is the win condition.
And speaking of Live Laugh Luton, off to a great start in week 1. 2-0, 5 foot. 2-0 against 5 4'3" 1 billionaires.
It's always a
Perfect.
mouthful. It's always a mouthful.
Which was very good. We're very, very pleased to see the lads win. Off to an amazing start, to be honest. We're really hoping that we can, we can really kind of push our advantage, our good start, I should say. We should really show that we can push our good start all the way through to the playoffs. It would be very nice to finish top of the group. It's going to be a rough battle to get there, but I think we can do it.
The other surprising winners out of it, or the Wogan's winners did okay-ish versus BBBs, didn't they? In their game. So the whole group is, as a whole, except from a team or two, is quite competitive.
A little bit of a behind-the-scenes magic going on.
Yes.
It looks like we may be struggling to get a next White Death, aka Clavs, into game. So maybe looking at playing with a stand-in.
Eri has posted the clip in Goons for exposure.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Clavs is unable to launch Dota apparently.
Well, anyway, he's got another. He's got 10 minutes anyway, because we're not starting until 8:10 anyway, because of the areas currently doing the in-houses.
That's true. The in-houses should and will take priority for setting up that lobby first, and then coming to set up this lobby, which I think is a fair decision. The in-houses should take priority.
Maybe Clavs has been electrocuted by his keyboard again, and that's caused this issue.
What's
Clavs is a man is a lightning conductor for bad luck and accidents.
Yeah.
There we go. Get those KWs under that clip.
I nearly
Look at them stocking up.
the voice changer needs put on. Sorry.
That's fair enough.
I'm going to kick
Oh,
you
the
in.
mega echo.
So, as we wait for the Kieran cleans up really well. That's why he plays Razor. Let's have another look at Kieran on the panel.
Play Razor. That's interesting. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I put on my best tie for this occasion, and my second best eye patch.
As I continue to finish this cupcake.
You just eat. You get just a fill time while you.
Well,
eat.
I mean, he's
Yeah, I'm
technically
just- yeah.
not casting yet the game, so you know.
I see.
I'm here to run production, right?
is
And I've
professionalism
got
at
a
its
cupcake to eat. So I'm gonna fucking eat my cupcake.
We're technically like the co-casters. Like, really, Red's not really here. He's just, he just switches scenes every now and then for us.
Right? I'm doing production. I'm doing obsing. I'm doing like a lot of casting as well. I'm trying to
here
fill
like
some
time
stats
between
in here
casts.
while waiting. Would you like some stats while we're waiting? I've got a couple
Please.
on hand.
Hit me
Okay,
with them
so-
from week one.
So I've sent. So if you want week one stats, I can give you week one stats. But I was going to talk a little bit about both
Go for it.
the Goon Special Forces and LLL. So LLL specifically have some really interesting stats if you look at their positioned heroes, because Goon Special Forces, because a lot of these lads are playing positions they're not necessarily familiar with or they don't play a lot of games. And then you look at Kyle, KBJ, who has I was expecting, when you filter it down to pos ones, see what Kyle's playing. I was expecting, the Wraith King that we saw from him playing in the last game, or the CK we saw him playing in his last series. Instead, no prizes for guessing what his number one most played carry is.
Juggernaut?
Witch Doctor is his
Ah,
number one
I see.
most played
One.
position 1 hero, which I thought was incredible. I saw it played in a game where with a PA off lane, and I thought, that's a bold man to first pick Witch Doctor and claim Pos 1.
He is a unique individual. I'm constantly inspired by his will to play Witch Doctor and just make the most of it, because I don't have that level of confidence or assuredness in myself. So I'm impressed that he does.
It is really scary though. Like, how do you have that confidence to be able to do that? Like, you'll be a madman to do it. In total. What did he play? So they had 2 games, didn't they, last week? What did he
Yes,
play in the other?
one
Oh,
series,
was it? Yeah, Wraith King, wasn't it?
He
Wraith
played
King and
Wraith
CK
King.
he played in the other game.
I didn't see the CK game, but I did see the Wraith King game where he didn't press armlet. So
Yes.
Pressed it like 20 minutes after.
He did it, and I think it was we were determined it was probably more by accident, by intention, because it was midway through a fight and it turned on for a split second, then turned off again.
Let's have a look.
yeah.
Let's have a look. What did he build in the first game?
Schmupster wants to come in, apparently.
So
He's a
the,
bit of a, he's a bit of a
Schmupster offering
ringer.
his services, which I would personally be okay with.
I
Just
think
for the sake of having a game.
Right, exactly.
Eri, we need to let Eri sort out the in-houses though first before.
Yeah, of course. I am not. No pressure on Eri. He can do what he wants. He truly gives up a lot of his time for us idiots to be entertained. So, our cynical soapbox in chat. Oh,
Is that the real streamer? Cynical Soapbox?
Is that-
he's
the
not
real-
a big deal. He's a small deal. He's a
medium
medium
deal.
medium meal deal.
Shall we replay the message from the sponsors for Cinny's benefit?
Yeah. Oh, he's asking why there's 4 casters in this
There's 2
channel.
casters, 2 Statsmen.
Well,
So, that's why.
we had a 5-man cast in week 1. The more the
It was
merrier.
hilarious.
to be
It was
completely
great
honest.
though. That was great. It worked well.
It was a
It
shit
did work well. It was a shit show, but it let me just sit back and just do obsing, and it was great. And now, a word from the Live Laugh Luton sponsors.
We, the sponsors of Live Laugh Luton, would like to remind the team that every game you lose, a sponsor will pull out. Redalus promised us you would win, and you better, or else dire consequences. And remember, for the love of God, don't put FedEx on the win condition.
Thank you. Once again, reminding the team what they're playing for. They're playing for their sponsorship lives and all those free trips to Paddington Station, those free trips to the Oasis Camel Park.
So, which one of them is actually the first one to pull out if they lose?
Sorry, which one's going to pull out?
Yeah, which one's going to pull out first?
I don't know. I think it might be Brita Filter. Brita Filter were they were very, very, very worried on the phone when I spoke to them.
Oh, really?
They might be the ones to pull out. They might be the first ones, depending on how this series goes.
I really hope that Branston Pickle don't pull out, because they're personally, the prime choice for me on like cheese sandwiches. So I really want to get my free samples through first.
It's
before
true.
the lads lose.
I like how also as one of our sponsors, we're like we're sponsored by specifically Paddington Station. Like the underground, like it's not the London Underground. It's specifically Paddington Station.
You have to go specifically from that one all the time just to get your free ticket.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
But can you not get returns from there either? So you have to get one way and then
you have to get one way and then pay your way back. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
We did try making a deal with City of London for a few more of the on the Victoria line. They just weren't having it. They just said no. Paddington Station were the only ones that agreed.
I mean,
where's one station at least reduces your train fare a bit.
I guess they do have a bear problem, so that's something that they want help advising out, maybe. Okay, Clavs does not seem to be joining.
I believe that we will need to get a stand-in. This will be resolved. Sorry to the lads in chat. This will be resolved as quickly as possible. Eri is just setting up the in-house lobby, which should take priority. But
of course,
then we'll have to try and find a sponsor. No, we don't need any more sponsors.
Sponsors.
Redalus, can I just check if I mute party open mic in Dota? That's not going to mute you, is it? I just want to hear an echo.
Oh, no, it's fine. What we should do is, if you go to audio and then put voice all the way down to 0%.
Yeah, that's what we did last time, wasn't it? Yeah.
Also, that means that when you're in your pubs, you don't have to hear idiots yelling at you down their microphone.
Yeah.
Which is
true.
I'll
just remind you after to return it back on. So
Hang on, let's just. I'll be back in a second. Hold here. We're going to go to an interview segment with Live Laugh Luton.
Oh.
I'll be right back. I'm just going to jump in their room and see how they're feeling about this game.
Okay, half the press.
I'm not fucking from Scandinavia.
Hello, lads. Hello, lads. We're coming for the pre-game interview.
Hello.
How are you feeling about this series?
We're excited.
We were just talking about throwing it for a laugh.
You remember
you can't
get a perfect 50-50.
You can't do that.
What will Ron say?
Yeah.
Well, that stopped us. Abracadabra and Titan. We can't lose them.
We might fucking lose our mind.
Look, right, you can't throw this game under any circumstances. You have to win. Or the sponsors.
We're gonna match fix it for no reason.
Like, you're gonna start losing sponsors like left and right. Like Paddington Station's gonna pull out. Branston might pull out. Man.
Oh god.
You need to win this.
$50 on draw. Just to make it clear for the chat, if anyone is interested, we are open to match fixing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll get the
a hell of a time to join.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Don't worry,
we're just doing a pre-game interview. I'll take my leave.
Perfect.
And there we go. So that's the pre-game interview with Live Laugh Luton. We'll get back
what
in
were the
channel.
lads saying? Just to give us
the lads were saying that they might throw for a laugh, and I'd warned them that that would make Ron very unhappy, so that they shouldn't do that. Man, Live Laugh Luton in tatters as team throws intentionally.
I feel like if your team throws on purpose, I think there's maybe a few more sponsors out than just one.
Yeah, that might be the end of the org, to be completely honest.
Wouldn't that also, ruin the sanctity of the Goon International? It would be a real mark on the history of this tournament and what we could achieve with it.
You have my dilemma in that they're trying to find a stand-in for Clavs. Unfortunately, trying to find a stand-in for the only Legend 1 player in the pool.
Yeah, that is true.
There are a couple of lads who could do it, I believe, who are currently in the waiting room for Game 2 of the in-houses, but I would understand if they didn't want to commit for this series, because they'd probably miss Game 1, 2, and 3 in that case.
Schmupster is in.
Schmupster in.
So they're going to have to ban Timbersaw, that's all I know.
Schmupster will be playing the mid, won't he? If he's
Timber mid.
Yeah, that's true, but will Live Laugh Luton actually be prepared for Schmupster bans?
A last-minute sub. Schmupster for Goon Special Forces. Well, I guess that's really the appeal of a Goon Special Forces, that any Goon can be part of it, right?
True.
Does it make them more or less special? I think.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it makes the team a little bit more special than was previous.
It's like when you're in for life. It's like the stonemasons.
You're not allowed to leave.
So a few stats on Schmupster. He has 2,791 matches and a 55% win rate. Any prizes for guessing what his top most played hero is?
Let's just play some nice background music while we wait for everyone to get in the lobby.
It has to be the Timbersaw.
It's Timber. Of course it's Timbersaw. And his win rate is 60.4%, so it's pretty good.
60.4%. That is good, actually. Have I got him online? I know I'm having all my friends.
Presumably he will be playing mid, of course.
I would assume so. I know he's also been spamming the Butcher hero. So
sorry to interrupt you, Tofeh, but if I switch over to the stats panel, Kieran, do you have any last-minute stats on Schmupster that you'd like to share with us? Just anything at all.
So he has a 91% of his games he plays Timbersaw off lane, but I don't think it's going to stop him. He has got a 2% of his games he plays in the mid lane, and we've seen it played in the mid lane on the in I don't want to say pro games, but public games. He has 288 matches on Timber, 60.4% win rate. Interestingly, when you look at just his mid lane heroes, his main mid lane hero is Puck, but he only has 12 matches on that. So it'll be interesting to see what he pulls out here.
Okay. So you think there might be some sort of role swap? You think one of the other Goon Special Forces might go mid so Schmupster can play off lane?
Potentially, yeah. That would mean Dave potentially. I think Dave was their off laner, so I can see him potentially moving to mid. I know Dave has played some mid before. I don't know whether he particularly liked it, but I think in a pinch he might offer to switch over and enable Schmup to sort of try and carry from the off lane, as it were.
I feel like he's going to go mid, off the mid, and go from then.
I think I'd rather keep Schmupster mid, because I worry that whoever's going to play against FedEx on the other stack is going to, probably
Live Laugh Luton is having first pick, and Goon Special Forces are having Dire.
They did win the coin toss on Live Laugh Luton. Very cool. Already an advantage. By pure luck, winning the coin toss.
I can't believe they're choosing first pick, though. Surely they want the last pick of the draft.
No. We have special drafts that have been prepared in advance.
This is unbelievable.
Not by myself, but there was very, very basic draft advice that I gave to Live Laugh Luton at the start of this tournament. And I'm glad to see them use it. I told them, if you win... Actually, I didn't tell them. I did not tell them, if you win the coin toss, always take first pick. But, I would have if I'd thought of it.
I think if you had, they'd probably just ignored you.
Oh, absolutely. Definitely. The advice that I did give them, and I think I can reveal the advice now because it's pretty much happened anyway, was I said it in Goon International chat earlier as well. I told them, if you're on first pick, pick Undying. If you're on second pick, use your second ban on Undying. Because they will first pick it.
I mean, Undying is so short at the moment. You have to.
I can't even... What is that? What is happening? What is that?
Sorry, I still had it. Sorry, that was for the... Sorry, Undying is like super strong right now, so... Sorry, that was for the next bit, because I was going to announce Goon Special versus Boff Luton, but you know...
I'll go for
I've totally forgot it was on. We have to wait until we're in the game anyway.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. I believe that we're still waiting for both teams to confirm that they are ready. Both teams are in lobby. Choices have been selected.
There we go.
And here we go. We're going into the draft. Let's switch over to the draft panel. Bam! There it is. Give it 1 second for the game to load in. There it is. Bam!
Schmupster is drafting for Goon Special Forces.
Which is not surprising.
Well, I suppose Clavs did draft for them previously. And I don't know who from Goon Special Forces I would trust to draft for me. So maybe
5 seconds remaining.
Right, here we go.
Goon Special Forces versus Live Laugh Luton.
Oh, I love that.
That was amazing. That's very good.
That was spot on.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Continuing its 100% pick ban rate.
Undying.
But they have first pick.
They do have first pick. It's a bit of a wasted ban if you're on first pick, because if you're on first pick, you can force the enemy to waste one of their bans on it. And
I don't know.
And then you have it.
The thing is, anyone on Live Laugh Luton who actually plays Undying, really, I don't think there is anyone really.
hoBBit has been practicing Pos 5 Undying a lot.
But maybe he doesn't trust himself at the moment. That's
maybe. I've seen a lot of his games. The problem with hoBBit is, I mean, everyone on my team is great, and they're going to win the tournament. But
10 seconds
hoBBit has been playing a lot with Immortal and Divine players as the Pos 5.
Okay.
He's used to a bit of a different style of play from the Pos that he plays.
So they banned out TA of NZfedX's there.
They've fallen for the trap. We will never put FedEx on the win condition, and TA is a classic win con. Late game carry.
There's the Witch Doctor ban.
I was going to say, do they ban out the Witch Doctor? It has to be the one, right?
I feel like you have to ban it just in case he does pull it out and play it in any position.
Also, I would say, on Live Laugh Luton, I wouldn't ban the Undying because we haven't seen a ranged core pick from Goon Special Forces. And you know Schmupster just plays like tanky offlane heroes.
But the thing is, he's now playing on Goon Special Forces. He may play the carry and send KBJ mid.
They may, yeah.
I don't think so. I don't think Schmupster's a Pos 1 player.
The other thing is, are we seeing the first pick here coming out for a Tusk, maybe?
Oh, now that is a hero.
That's a good hero.
Flexible pick for the first.
So this is what we were doing against you guys. We knew that you was probably wanting to pick Dawnbreaker when we played against Live Laugh Luton last week. So that was like basically our perma ban.
So that will be a Dave Elder Titan, I predict.
Dave Elder Titan.
Yeah,
he has quite a few wins games on
in any other game, that Elder Titan first pick would be a flex. In specifically this team, you know exactly where that Elder Titan is going.
Can I just ask our Statsmen, how many games of Dawnbreaker does NPR have, or could this be an actual flex pick?
Playing from the off lane, which is where I'm assuming he's playing it, he has 67 Dawnbreaker games. It's one of his most played heroes in the off lane.
I see.
He has also taken it mid before. I know that I think hoBBit's talked about playing it previously. I don't know if hoBBit has put much time into it, but I imagine this is a comfort pick for NPR or someone else saying, "Oh yeah, I can pick that up if we'd like."
Again, the Goons draft both of their supports when they see the enemy offlaner potentially.
10 seconds.
This is a classic drafting mistake.
Are we going to see the Tusk come out from Emu?
I think it is we were talking about this earlier, Tofeh. I think it is an enormous mistake to always draft your 2 supports in the first phase.
It's so awful, especially when they're 2 supports like this. Like, for example, if FedEx was to be given a puck here, you have to then start to answer that with your like POS 3 and POS 1 hero, which is like very troubling. Ooh,
So, well, we're saying the Elder Titan's actually the POS 3, isn't it?
I would assume so, but if Schmupster is playing POS 3 and they do a bit of a role swap, then that Elder Titan will be a 4. That's what I'm concerned about.
The thing is, I wouldn't do that. Like, if they were doing role swaps here, I would put then Dave going mid on the Elder Titan, which would be okay.
I could only imagine that would be the combination. I can't imagine putting Dave. I mean, I think when you have players like Mith who have got very few games, I can't imagine dumping them in the mid lane, or unless they've gone, hey, no, you know what, we're going to sack off the mid lane entirely, which I think would be a mistake.
Just sit there, get XP, don't bother about farming.
Yeah, I don't think that's what they're going to do. But
I hope Luton ban out the Timbersaw here because they've picked 2 strength heroes that don't deal with it very well. Okay.
I was going to say, is this a very elaborate bait to get them to pick Timber, and they have a plan for it? But they do end up banning it out.
Shmup is literally banning FedEx's hero pool, by the way.
He is.
Yeah.
He's
missed all these heroes.
And Web Banana as well.
10 seconds remaining.
With the jug.
Well, he has missed a few heroes that FedEx has been known to play a lot, though.
Yeah, we got caught out by one of them last week in one of our games.
Yeah.
Like, we haven't seen a single Spirit hero banned out. None of them.
Yeah, but I feel like Ember Spirit is the only one.
I feel like he can be trustworthy to play.
You can't play Meepo into Elder Titan chat. You
just
can't.
No, you can't.
It's not. It's not what you do.
You can't have 5 heroes turn up all with 0 armor, trying to fight an Elder Titan.
There we go, Shadow Shot. So that's the 5th. The 5.
There's the hero.
That's FedEx.
The invoker.
Okay.
I feel like Shmup was trying to bait FedEx onto the Meepo by banning out his other heroes, but also, as Jake pointed out, Where Banana's hero pool ruined with the jug ban.
He doesn't have much of a hero pool though, does he? Really?
Not on carries.
5 seconds.
No.
No. I mean, we still have Monkey King, Spectre. I mean, looking at his most played POS ones, Monkey King, Spectre, Ricky, PA, Tiny, PL, Slark, Drow, Ursa, and then you get to Jug. So I mean, you're down at his 8th or 9th most played before you get to Juggernaut.
Yeah.
The thing is, versus an Elder Titan, you don't want to pick an Agi core, but also you don't want to pick a melee core versus Jakiro. So I actually sort of like this offlane duo for punishing whatever carry he picks, but
Dire team pick.
I have to
Big fan of that
Faceless
pick.
Void.
Huge fan of that pick. They've got excellent chrono damage.
Yep.
So there you go.
Soup
Wraith,
called it.
that's going to be a Wraith King KBJ, isn't it?
There's the KBJ.
Soup's called it about 5 seconds before it was picked. So just pick Faceless Void, then it's Chrono into GG. He was right.
Wraith King not the ideal chrono target. However, there are 3 heroes that Faceless Void could easily kill in a chronosphere.
Elder Titan is
Elder Titan won't be that hard. If he gets killed, then yeah.
Elder Titan is really good versus Faceless Void, and so is Wraith King. I don't actually like the pick that much because you sort of need to chrono ET and Jakiro really pre-BKB.
But look at how much chrono damage they have, Tofeh.
Oh yeah, I mean they just just deal damage into it.
So much into Chrono. So who do we think? Assuming this is presumably either a hoBBit or emu snap. Who do we think the other is going to play? And is it also going to stick with the dump everything into Chrono strat? Or do you think they've gone, that's it, we're done with that now?
I think they're done with that strat, and I think they're going to go with, like, something a bit chilled, so they can get stuns in, maybe. Maybe go with a Bane or something. Like,
I think the Snap is a hoBBit hero, right? So I think it's the 5. So maybe they need, like, a emu hero.
I think he won.
Yes, he did play Snap, didn't he?
He played Snap in the previous series.
I think you want an Emu hero last pick, one that's really going to bully this Wraith King and just try and shut him out of the lane as much as possible.
Would that be like you could have a Tusk then?
I think you want some range. You want some ranged core. Like you want some catch in your lineup. I wouldn't actually mind a Venge, weirdly enough, but I think Venge is a bit bad.
Oh, could you imagine POS 4 Windranger into this?
I imagine, yeah, something like a Windranger.
It would be brutal. The thing is, what is Schmupster going to play carry?
Wait, hear me out. What if Live Laugh Luton picked a Spirit Breaker?
That would be unprecedented, and it would be very good, because I think what you do want for Live Laugh Luton right now is a hero that can make individual plays and just in general do shit.
They think the Stormbreaker is a POS 4 though. They just banned Underlord, so I think they think the Stormbreaker's POS 4 Snap 5.
I think I know what Schmupster's going to play.
What do you think he's playing?
He's going to play Arc Warden.
No, he's been playing Arc Warden, and I don't think he's up to play Arc Warden.
I feel like he might just throw it out there and play it. Like,
I would like to see.
He's a stand-in, so he doesn't really care about the team.
Nah, he shouldn't be throwing intentionally though. They have almost run out of reserve time.
We could still see the Fat Man here.
Yeah, or the Pudge.
As for the pool.
You've also got Huskar he's been playing apparently.
Yeah, he's got Huskar.
Nice.
He also has Huskar in his recent plays.
It's not the worst Razor game if they are putting Dawnbreaker on 4. They could run Razor off lane.
I think
I don't think it's Dawnbreaker 4. I think it is off lane.
I think it has to be Dawnbreaker.
I think it's definitely off lane.
I think they need some like Puck hero. No, not Puck. Maybe Quap or something.
For Goon Special Forces.
What about a DP? It gives them they have a lot of tower push. If they pick DP and they actually press all their ultimates and they Skelly boys.
I mean, if we say they're gonna pick a DP, that'd be very on term for Clavs, because Clavs plays a lot of DP, doesn't he?
Yeah, basically Clavs had quite a bit of DP. I think DP is Clavs' 4th most played hero from the mid lane.
Yeah, Schmupster would just be playing Clavs' heroes.
Basically.
Rubik.
So that's a 4.
That's the 4 then,
that's
yeah.
4, Snap 5.
That's actually the ranged POS 4 that I think Tofeh was after.
Yeah, okay, there's the butcher.
There's the Fat Man.
There's a Fat Man. I'm excited for this game. Let's start with Tofeh. Who do you think is going to win this game based on draft?
Based on draft, I think. Oh, they have the Void Arcana. I think Live Laugh Luton. You just have that very simple, press R into Ag Sunstrike, and they've got a lot of damage for the Chrono. They have pretty strong lanes. Goon Special Forces really need to snowball their lanes and then snowball the game, otherwise they're going to have a really tough time. So I think I'm going to have to go with Live Laugh Luton.
What do you reckon, Kieran? Who do you like?
So, Live Laugh Luton. I like the draft, but I do think they had the more mechanically difficult draft, right? They have a lot of things that have to go right for them to get off their big damage spells. You need to have FedEx casting spells the right time. You've got to have Webanana chronoing the right people. You've got to have Emu stealing the right spells. Whereas I feel like Goon Special Forces have got quite a nice do stuff draft. They go in, they press their button on the person they want to press the button on, it does it. KBJ throws out his Wraith Fire Blast, Chrono Shackles, Mith directs out an Ice Path. They've got nice spells for locking down time. So I don't know. I like Live Laugh Luton more because I'm incredibly biased. But I
see.
I don't dislike Goon Special Forces' chances.
Luke, what are you thinking right now?
So pre-BKB game, Live Laugh Luton it's on. After BKB's a brawl, I think it's Goon Special Forces game all the way. The thing is, they need to get that BKB fast on KBJ, on the Elder Titan, and also on the Pudge. And once you get that, then they can just probably run down the enemy team and just run it to the end of the game.
So you think there's it sounds like you agree with me, there's a lot of pressure on who wins this mid lane between FedEx and
Yeah.
I do think so. What do you think, Red?
I prefer Live Laugh Luton's draft. I think this is not even biased for a change. This is just genuinely, I think they've got a very, very clear idea of how they want to play the game. They've got a couple of heroes that can make individual plays, Invoker and Rubik specifically. Great Rubik game, by the way. You can steal anything from the enemy support duo and it would be useful. Literally, you could just press R and steal any ability and you can get something great out of it. But I think that if Live Laugh Luton really play to their timings, especially surrounding Chrono and Invoker combo, they could take this game in about 30 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point about timings, though, because the one thing that the Dire Draft really does have is lots of their spells just exist under that. Like Schmupster can, when Chrono's down, he can just run around and kill enough people on the map. He'll be able to snowball his game, and it should be quite good. It's going to be an interesting match for sure.
It definitely will be a bit interesting.
We are seeing a bit of tussling around these runes in the river. Where Banana possibly getting a bit greedy. You're not getting that rune.
Where Banana, go on, please cue in. Oh, he didn't. He didn't.
The correct time to be a coward. The correct time. Objectively, he's going to. I'm not really sure how Faceless Void does in this lane, to be completely honest. Faceless Void.
He hates playing into Jakiro, is the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, Jakiro's gone Ice Path level 1? Okay.
Oh,
I think they were going to go for roots.
Okay, so. Because if Jakiro goes Dual Breath into Liquid Fire, this Void has such a... It's like the same idea as Venom, right? It just has such an awful time to the damage over time.
Well, maybe he's looking at the same guide that I'm looking at, and the ability guide says, your Scepter into Ice Path is very strong. Unfortunately, it is 40 seconds into the game, and he is nowhere near a Yule Scepter. But anyway, back over to the mid lane. Schmupster...
KBJ. No, go on.
No, sorry, no, you go on. Is there action in the top lane? KBJ's just taking a lot of harass.
Yeah, KBJ and Chrono are both taking a lot of harass in this lane already.
Emu is outskilled Chrono quite hard with his trades.
Oh,
KBJ is dead.
KBJ's dead here.
They split in two ways.
The first blood went to the creeps, though.
That feels bad. However, KBJ is going to be missing all of these CS under the tower. And all that experience. It means you'll have a bit of an over-leveled Shadow Shaman, but your Wraith King is very punished.
Also, KBJ is again going double Bracer on his Wraith King, which is...
It might be mad, but I think Chrono held his skill point for a really long time there, just in case. This is the
Chrono going down as well?
Oh, he held his skill point and then misskilled. That's unfortunate.
Meanwhile, the pig in the gaff going on Schmupster. A bit of
Schmupster is outlaning FedEx pretty hard. I have to say, based on
there was a bit of spell trading in the mid lane. We got a hook into a cold snap combo.
But I will also say
that he's taking a lot of hits again now.
Oh no!
He was just standing still there for a good 5 seconds, letting himself get clicked down.
Oh, Schmup threw a hook, missed a hook. It's unfortunate.
hoBBit's quite low as well though down in bot lane. People are dangerously low on either side.
A lot of people. A Bloodseeker would love to be in this game.
He would. He definitely would have.
Emu getting the pull off and getting the D ward, missing Sentry, but unfortunately that Sentry is finding fuck all.
ABJ just pressed his Vampiric Spirit for no reason.
He may have just deployed some skeletons for no reason.
He just did it under tower, and to be fair, they got the 2 last hits that he very clearly was going to miss. So maybe
get the creep. Fuck.
Oh. hoBBit was low then, nearly dead.
It's the one creep that you've got to get, NPR. And you missed it. No.
If Mith didn't miss the ice path just then, that would have been a kill on hoBBit in this bot lane.
Yeah. I really want Mith to just use his Q on Where Banana. I just wanted to clarity Q. Well, he's cast Ice Path twice that I've seen.
FedEx is actually catching up a little bit in this mid lane against Schmupster.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, as you get the levels on Invoker, you get to actually match the damage of the Pudge, right? Because the Pudge has 91 damage
Yeah, FedEx
gets
is
to
now
84
up to 84, just from 2 points in Exhort. Chrono going down again in the top lane. Getting a lot of free TPs. Let's put it that way.
Avi's going to go down bot lane, most likely. Will he?
No, he's too slow. He's not too slow.
Oh, he's gone. And there's a death top lane as well.
Yeah, Emu also got a kill.
We're more than 1 kill a minute. A lot of action happening in this lane as they pressure that tier 1. KBJ missing out on another creep wave. KBJ TPing straight back into hell, though. He's got stunned, throws it at NPR.
KBJ. What
he misses the hit on NPR then.
He misses the hit. He summons 2 whole skeletons.
I don't like this game. I really don't.
It feels like Schmupster. There's a lot of. Does that translate to even more pressure on Schmupster now to be doing things in this early game?
Yeah, he really needs to do. He needs to have a really good game.
Because like we see mid punches, like some of them are a lot more passive now. They like to farm until they get like their big items before they gank, unless they get like a very favourable rune. Like they like to just sit in lane for a bit now.
Sort of how the hero works, right? You play for this like 15-20 minute timing now, which is I worry for him. I think the thing is I have seen Shmup solo carry some solo queue games on the hero recently, but
I think he might be dead here.
Yeah,
he's dead. Might be dead.
Oh no, he's
FedEx.
fleeped.
Oh,
he's dead.
FedEx Pig is in the gaff, and the tip comes out. Oh, but it's the genuine, well-played tip onto the guy who killed you.
I respect
I was fully expecting the BM from FedEx at that point.
Yeah,
very,
I was as well.
Very honourable tip. Live Love Luton, very honourable team. Everyone should be following them.
The sponsors will be happy with this. hoBBit getting got on bot.
Webanana though. Yes, Webanana, hit that creep with the flag.
Smokes just goes straight back on NZ here. Yeah, he's getting run down.
Oh my god, no.
Schmupster!
Who's paying this man to run down mid?
This is 8 kills at 6 minutes into this game.
Oh, this is not what Goon Special Forces need in this situation. They Webinar to potentially go down? Nah, gets away with that time walk.
Oh, and NPR might be going down to KBJ Chrono.
No.
Oh no!
But let's not forget the Dawnbreaker's a balanced hero with Starbreaker and Luminosity.
It's true, she's incredibly balanced.
She's so well balanced, Ice Frog.
Oh
it
no!
Doesn't matter.
Schmupster had to buy a smoke to get back to mid lane faster because he hasn't got boots.
Yeah, I know. I have noticed his lack of boots.
hoBBit just about gets away as well in the bot lane.
By the way, FedEx has his Midas online and has been used. He got it about 30 seconds ago, so...
You'll be glad to know, though, Tofeh, KBJ finished both of his braces. So that nightmare is over for now.
Oh, I hate it so much. It's like... how much... Right, okay, how much... Let me just have a look at this. Bracer. So a bracer is 500 gold, right? So he bought 2 circlets and 2 recipes. That's basically a Helm of Ironwell, right? Which is like 6 armor and 5 HP regen.
Weapon is quite low in bot lane, to be honest.
Unbelievable.
I don't know if they have the damage to catch Webanana now. Like, Webanana has got his levels. He's got his points.
Chrono? Oh, he might be dead here.
A fucking horrible Chronosphere.
Dave!
Oh, Mith is going to die at the tower.
Don't be a coward.
Myth?
He didn't stun.
If he ice path, that could actually done it.
I think if he ice pass, he actually kills him there. I'm not gonna lie.
How much damage?
I think the damage from ice 50, but I think he was on like 60. So I think
that's still gonna kill him.
Clipped him. Yeah.
Oh, it's just very sad times. Webanana TPing home, getting that well on his
shaking and crying in chat.
Clab's reinstalling Dota 2 so he can help out his team for the next game.
Dyer's top tower is under
Nice sleep, Dave. No.
It was a nice hoBBit's getting gone on by Dave.
Yeah, Dave's chasing them down.
KBJ and Emu both dead in the top lane.
Oh, Starbreaker.
As this is going to be the new DD into Roche.
I say this,
everyone dead.
I say this like I've not been spamming Dawnbreaker in my solo queue, so who am I to criticise?
We're now up to 12 kills in 9 minutes.
They're going on FedEx Mith. Oh, this is a really big stun from Mith.
Oh, but the heal! The heal! The team fight!
David's dead here.
Oh, Chrono.
Chrono gets in. They won't bring down FedEx here. If FedEx lives, this is going to be criminal. Get out of fire, you idiot!
FedEx was greedy and didn't stop to cross. Unbelievable.
Triple kill for the support Rubik, stealing the level 2 Chill Breath, which should have been level 3.
Yeah, thank the Lord.
So KBJ's a nice topper. He's not even level 6 yet in this game.
Oh,
So actually, if we look across the levels across the board at the moment, Schmupster is level 7.
Hang on, let me find it.
Yeah, Dave is only level 5, but about to go level 6.
Oh, no.
The rest of the team is nowhere near level 6 yet.
Look at the XPM on the team, by the way.
Oh my god!
Good.
Oh no!
Right, that is not a good sign.
I don't know what's slower. Those XPMs or the morale on Goon Special Forces right now.
KBJ's died 5 times in 10 minutes.
I don't know how their morale is.
He's bought the tome and then said we need wards.
He's got the tome in his backpack. Let's see how long it takes for him to use it.
KBJ watch. Let's have a look.
10. So it's 10. It was 10:28 when he bought it.
Right. Let's have a look. Let's see. We're not changing perspective, chat, until we find out when he's using this tome. We may be here a long time.
We may be. Like, we've seen how long it takes him to turn Amulet on, so, you know.
I reckon that he hits level 6 off farming these jungle creeps and then puts it... And then he just completely forgets about it for the rest of the game.
The Webinano is so low top lane now as well. Like, the team is literally like, oh, hoBBit's TPing in. Chrono's out. Here we go.
Oh.
hoBBit incoming. There we go. There's the combo.
The spit. I don't want to say GG out, lads, but it's 6k gold net worth at 11 minutes.
This is turning into a Gaben level shellacking.
This is a Gaben level shellacking, lads.
And we really thought that this Schmupster Pudge would be able to get more done, but unfortunately, with the amount of net worth that his team is losing on the side lanes, this is too much for a Pudge to carry, I think.
He did also feed FedEx Mid, which is...
He did feed FedEx Mid twice. Schmupster is not without fault.
He ran down mid so hard.
There's a fight top. Oh, Chrono with a beautiful shackle.
KBJ coming back.
Why are you going back in?
Schmupster.
Oh, they don't even get NPR.
Yeah, he's got the balanced Dawnhammer.
No!
Oh, he messes up the high ground.
Oh, that's sad.
Schmupster got him released.
Fleet.
Dave? I think hoBBit may be dead here.
No, Schmup's too interested in hitting that large camp.
Chrono also...
No, but like, Chrono could have done
Chrono
spells.
walked the wrong way, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Oh, and KBJ actually used the book. He just used the book.
He just used it.
Oh, okay.
And got wards delivered. He bought 3 sentries!
Wards. Does he think he's playing support?
To be fair, as a POS 1, I respect the choice of putting the D-wards up. Oh, he's about to D-ward all of his jungle. He's like, this is my place, guys. Don't you come in here. There's a fight.
I'm not leaving this
place.
place.
Oh, Void just died.
To Schmupster.
Yeah.
We just managed to catch it. He tried to run away from Schmupster, got macro-pied. The Jakiru just got it off. The Rubik Snakes. The Rubik Snakes versus the normal snakes. Yes, Emu. Look at those green snakes going from side to side. The superior colour of snakes.
Jesus Christ. There's some undertones there.
Oh,
my god. No.
Emu has higher net worth than the mid Pudge.
Yeah, I mean...
Emu, who is 7-0-7. Unfortunately, the dream has been ruined as well, by the way. We can no longer have 3-2-2.
We
It's
have
now
backward
20.
3-2-2.
We have backward 3-2-2. It's the best we're going to get, chat.
There we go.
Appreciate
Good
it.
job. Good
Yeah, I was
job.
gonna go. Mith is dead here.
Oh,
Another
God.
Sunstrike. Another
And
kill.
now hopefully they're
Meanwhile-
gonna get this tower.
Meanwhile, in his mind
KBJ.
palace in the top lane.
KBJ taking the tower. God, I
Can he
hate
switch
everything
his
about
quad
this
in back?
game.
Can he switch his quad in blade back into his inventory, please?
Oh, like, why does he not have boots
He
for
might
walking
die
around the
to tower. I
jungle?
thought he might have died to tower.
Are those boots coming out in Korea? Nope, it's
No.
part of his armlet.
It's part of his armlet. It's not even the fucking.
Oh,
The
Schmupster.
outpost might get down here.
Oh, haste rune.
The haste
Oh.
rune. Is there a backup from hoBBit here? No, hoBBit is in the bot lane. I thought there might be a Mortimer's Kisses coming out. There's been some very good so far, but he's going for the wrap?
Yeah, he's gonna go for the wraparound.
Oh, he misses both of his spells! And then it's the back up.
Bananas coming in with the
Oh,
chrono.
that's such a good chrono.
Four man?
Oh no!
He got two of them. He got the two controlling supports.
Oh,
that's
they got
actually
that.
really good.
Very good hook from Schmupster.
Oh no, Mith. Got his ult off. He killed Banana. Red Banana down.
Oh
NPR
no!
and Web Banana both dead.
Are the two supports gonna take down this Elder Titan
He's
core?
out.
He's run. He's out.
I think Goon Special Forces, big dub. Not
That-
gonna lie. Should
Yeah.
the fight recap? Yeah.
That is the best chance that you. That's the best fight you're gonna get, I think. Considering that
Meanwhile-
Wraith King was nowhere near.
Yeah, you had.
By the way,
And I mean,
meanwhile,
as well.
KBJ is third from bottom on the net worth, by the way.
Chrono also used no spells at all there that game. Chrono
Chrono
used
used no spells. Oh my
No, because he
God.
died. Because he got locked in the Chrono, didn't he?
Yeah.
Chrono got locked into the Chrono.
He just put a sentry in his. He's not dewarding them.
Sorry about that, chat.
Oh my god.
Like
Please
Cindy
deward
is saying
them.
in chat, Radiant have a much easier draft to execute. I was thinking that during the draft. I was like, they have a clear game plan. They're going to Chrono and use their ults to kill the enemy heroes. That's their plan.
Schmupster?
Schmupster's doing
Schmupster
it,
carry
actually.
online?
I mean, he's. At
Oh, the
point
saving
where
hook!
That's a big hook.
He moves save.
Oh, there's a DD in bot.
Oh, do you need to Roche?
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, they do need to pick it up though before Schmupster gets it. And they think that Schmupster's coming
They have,
for it.
well, they have the vision.
Who did he
of
just
them on the
kill?
high ground.
Oh, we got the Sunstruck.
Yeah.
Okay, cheers. There's a lot of chatting going on in this. I've seen the poll, Cinny, and the poll result is not being recognised. All right.
I see. KBJ really loves the jungle camps and not the lane farm. That's what I've realised in this game.
This chat is not a democracy. This stream is not a democracy. Oh, how do you feel about the return of Faceless Void as tier one carry?
I fucking hate it. I hate when Void's a good carry. It's like so obnoxious to lane against because like I hate that he just bubbles people and wins the game. I dislike it. I also did play Void, so you know it means I can't play.
I'm the same. Like, I hate playing Void. I can't play him. But I'm kind of happy he's back because now I can play Snap again and use my ult instantly.
Oh no, they got his ult.
Oh, that's Dave can ult this. Dave is choosing not to ult
Oh
it. On
Jesus
top of the...
Christ! And now Schmupster's paying for Dave's sins. He does get the ult off. Hits no one.
That's
But
really
NPR's dead.
NPR in the middle of nowhere.
Snapfire.
The kisses are very bad.
Ooh, died.
I mean, no, sorry. It's very good that you did that. Those are zoning kisses.
Yeah, totally zoning. Yeah.
It's very good that he did that. Don't worry, sponsors. They're not throwing this game.
I feel like there might be slightly.
No, it's this game is
FedEx
incredibly throwable.
FedEx has got 9k net worth at 18 minutes, so that's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
So, what should Radiant be looking for right now? Obviously, Kyle needs a lot more farm before he's ready to like properly join these fights. Schmupster needs his axe. Those are two givens. But what can the other three heroes be doing in the meantime to get them back some map control?
I would like to see this Myth and Dave duo start ganking people. Like, Ice Path into Stomp with an Echo Saber, you can probably kill most of the Radiant team. Like, unless you go on maybe, apart from like the Dawnbreaker. But everybody else is actually relatively squishy. So maybe they'd be able to burst them. That's what I'd like to see happen. And then Chrono, he can stand around and try and cast his spells as best he can.
Chronosphere is available. That they are thinking about. They're thinking about whether Dire are going to try and push this tier 1 or not. It feels so bad to lose your tier 1 that early in the game.
Oh yeah.
Like, even with all of the changes to the map, like these stairs and the changing of jungle camps, the tier 1 mid has just been so important for so long now, it feels like.
It definitely feels like it cascades your game in a really heavy way. Yeah, I think this is also a problem with Goon drafts that I sometimes see, is they don't actually have anybody that hits buildings effectively. You know? Like, yeah, Wraith King can do it, but he needs like a bunch of items to be scary to do it, and a Desolator, which I don't think Kyle's ever gonna get in this game.
Kyle currently losing a fight with 2 Forge Spirits at the minute.
Oh,
15
Schmup.
Melting Strike.
Schmup just got deleted.
We did miss a Chrono. Myth is probably going to tick down to the time dilation, but we're going to turn around to secure that.
NPR actually hasn't got a good timing on his items, though.
Who, sorry?
Considering the game NPR. I feel like he's really fallen off this game. Oh, he's died 4 times.
He's died 4 times. He had a very, very good first few minutes. But in the team fights, he's been... In the team fights, the ET... Like, shout out to Dave, honestly. He's done a great job of separating, like, breaking the fight up with his ult. So NPR gets trapped on one side, and no one on Live Laugh Luton can actually join him. Like, especially this team fight on top.
KBJ down bottom as well, by the way. KBJ is solo down bottom. Oh, TP coming in from Invoker.
Where do you think that Faceless Void could be going, Tofeh, with that DD?
I do not wish to comment on it, and I'm just watching bot lane.
We're just watching FedEx.
FedEx. Oh, FedEx just got gamed by KBJ.
Yeah, he
Holy
fucked it super hard.
KBJ, big brain.
FedEx, your dog.
Well, the inevitable happens. Am I able to? If I DC, it's not going to cause me issues. Is that just having an issue with the camera at the moment?
Oh yeah, it's fine. If you literally just like F4 Dota and then rejoin, it should let you come back into the lobby.
It will do.
Yeah, okay. Oh, they got Roshan without a DD rune, perfect.
No, they did. He had a DD when he walked in.
No, he didn't. He didn't have a DD. That's not canon.
That's
not canon.
I saw it. Sorry.
Oh, KBG has another tome in his back.
Yeah,
he just used it.
He used it.
He instantly bought it and used it at 21.
Oh my god, you've got 2 supports under level 10 and you're taking the tomes to carry. That's report worthy.
I think it must be instinct him, right? It's on his hotkeys that he just instantly buys it.
Jake, can you actually do something for me? Can you clip the KVJ TPN out of that FedEx, please?
Yeah, please.
Yeah, send that to him afterwards. I can use that as
dog shit.
I can use that as motivation for when I'm motivating the team between game 1 and 2.
I love the air quotes motivation.
You can hear me doing the air quotes.
I feel it so deeply.
Thank you, Jake. Much love, dude.
Thank you very much, Jake.
Shout out to Jake, friend of the stream.
Still, shout out to Jake.
I had the air quotes.
A good guy.
Friend of the stream.
Oh my god! Wow, that's Jesus.
So Schmupster, so we'll go back and look at that levels again. So like Schmupster's caught back up to the supports, and of the off lane are of Live Laugh Luton. They still nowhere nearby the mid lane or the carry.
Yeah, but like, also the other thing is like Mith is like so farmed compared to the rest of his team, which is what I don't understand. Like, is Dave just not? Dave and Mith has 7 more last hits compared to Dave.
I don't know what they're doing.
Like,
no, it seems like I was just looking there. Mith missed the last hit or 2, and
they just smoked under a fucking creep wave.
Oh no, and Kyle is just here. like by 2 heroes. They broke the smoke on Dave. Are Dire going to panic here? They do put down a ward.
KBJ is about to die.
hoBBit!
hoBBit is dead here. hoBBit is dead here.
hoBBit's so dead.
KBJ's getting got in the bot lane though.
Oh,
But
is your
he's
carry going to
turning.
die twice here? Oh, God.
Oh my god, FedEx is getting hooked up by KBJ.
Stormbreaker TP and Schmupster's here. Also got the hook onto NPR.
You can steal the hook? No.
That's fine. Kill KBJ. Slow. Now
Oh, this is a huge fight.
This is huge.
Oh
That's
my
so
gosh,
good from Goon
huge.
Special
Fucking
Forces.
hell.
They thought they could kill KBJ, and they literally couldn't with FedEx
Well,
and...
the thing is, the ult helped Schmupster out so much then because of the slow. The slow
Yeah.
helped Schmupster because the rot damage was just increasing so much over time there.
So,
And then the thing is, also, FedEx just run away.
also, as a reminder that they do have an ET with max natural order. So, like,
Yeah.
Schmupster's rot is going to be
Oh.
doing insane amounts of damage.
Come on,
Does he hit this hook?
Yes,
oh my
he
god.
hit it! And he always...
And Mith stuns afterwards? Oh my god, Schmupster.
Hey,
There
just
goes
down.
Jaeger's.
Get back, he says. We've got nothing.
He's going in.
Chrono. He activated rot.
Web
he's
brain
kill.
cell!
Dead. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god, that's so bad. I mean, it's good. They got the punch.
Somebody tip
Touchdown.
Banana, please.
Oh, and Goon Special Forces right back in the game after that.
I did tell you, like, as well, if he gets BKB, and once he gets BKB, and once KBJ gets BKB, I think it's totally
They just
in
wasted
Goon
their
Special Forces.
stuns.
Oh,
They just
missed
wasted
their
their stuns.
unbelievable.
Look at, by the way, look at what's in Where Banana's backpack, by the way.
Oh, for fuck's
So-
sake!
It's a fucking crime against supports in this game, I want to
This
say.
is the third
crime.
time in this game that a carry has taken the tome.
It's
Thank
fucking
you,
unacceptable.
Jake, for that.
Yeah, thank you, Jake.
Oh my god! I mean, NPR at this point could really do with that tome. Like
By the way,
think the death.
look at net worth.
Yeah, let's go. To
Yeah,
that
I
one.
know. This is how it's been like this the whole game, by the way.
Well, no, that's
No.
not fair to say. At one point, KBJ was third from
No.
bottom. He's now like.
No.
Yeah, KBJ has increased slightly, but
No, it wasn't like this. You had 4 Radiant heroes on top of it.
Is that
They're snuck in there.
BKB coming out? There's BKB coming out for Where Banana now. It's complete.
Oh, Stretch Armstrong in the.
oh my god, Chrono! Oh, he's dying to the creeps.
He steals Hex.
Oh, he's dead
Oh.
again.
That was an incredible unintentional hook. I think they just commit to this.
Using his Force Staff. Chrono's stuck in the fire.
Chrono?
Dropping
Chrono-
snakes.
Chrono-
Snake traps his
Nice.
punch. Oh, this is a very, very strange fight. Oh no, Schmupster going down.
That was
Oh, this is
criminal
very
from Chrono.
sad.
Holy shit!
Meanwhile, Kyle has backpacked his Blink Dagger in favor of toggling his armlet.
Okay.
I would like to say, can somebody clip that?
I believe
because
it was this cast who wanted to put his quelling blade back in his inventory, and he has. So.
Oh my god, Kyle! Oh, there we go. He's
There is Axe coming out for FedEx currently.
Yes, there is.
Vodka.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Can somebody please clip Chrono putting his fucking Schmupster in the Dwarves trap and then dying?
What a smoke! Well played, FedEx. You fucking idiot. One thing I want to say, well, we've got a tiny bit of downtime. The difference between that fight they just had there and the fight bot, where FedEx died and Where Banana died twice, hoBBit dead at the start of that fight. Not dead in this fight.
Okay, I see.
hoBBit managed to get the Mortis kisses off. hoBBit getting the Mortis kisses off is such a huge part of their damage that, like...
By the way, KBJ took tier 2 top offers.
Yeah.
He did indeed take it.
Yeah, he did. He took it. They're allowing KBJ to literally take the map.
What's insane is I feel like if Kyle actually learned how to hit creeps properly, he'd be a decent carry player.
So
I would kind of like to look at my carry as well and not see a scoreline of 0-6-1 at 28
I mean,
minutes.
well, yeah.
The other thing I want to say about that fight, which just happened in the river there. KBJ wasn't there for this one, or KBJ was down for the bottom.
Oh no!
You're a psychopath. Oh, where banana just mask of madness.
He turned around and tried to fight it. KBJ has ult.
His team is TPing in, but we're not going to get there in time.
There's nothing to TP to. He didn't finish capturing the outpost.
He's dead.
No, that's sadness.
Schmupster potentially looking for a turnaround. No, unfortunately, KBJ died without actually doing that much damage. And that's a 3-man Chrono. And here comes the kisses. Here comes the kisses. Oh god, it's a disaster.
I feel like this is going to be a GG now. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, it's a GG.
Ooh,
Good game.
29 minutes. So it's unfortunately not the shortest game of the tournament so far. Still just losing out to the previous winners.
We were a minute off.
Yeah, very close. The previous
they were aiming.
Wahlberg was snazzy shit.
I believe they may have been aiming for a 30-minute victory.
30-minute victory.
And they finished it at 29:31. They were a minute off.
So, do we look at hero damage?
Let's have a look at some hero damage. Oh, good lord, KBJ.
It's happened again.
So I think Kyle needs to learn. His farming is getting better. He's farming with armlet and things, but I think he needs to learn when he needs to do turning up to fights, even if just to pip those kills, just to pump up his damage.
Yeah,
he's the turning point in lots of those fights. If he turns up, they got to kill him twice.
Yeah,
meanwhile,
very
he's
true.
chonking away at damage on them.
I definitely think so. Who do we think was the MVP this game, by the way? I think I have a strong idea of who I think should get it. But
I think that Emu was the MVP. To be completely honest, I think he's the underrated hero of this game.
Yeah, because
agree.
he carried the top lane in a way, and then he also carried the mid game for him.
It was really it was pretty much a free Rubik, a free 9th pick Rubik game. And then you pick a Pudge into Rubik, and it's you give him 2 more good spells to steal on that Pudge. It's I feel like his contributions in this game, we don't really talk about it a lot, but he was constantly stealing whatever he could from Chrono. He was stealing from Mith. He managed to steal KBJ's stun, which was
I mean, that's, to be fair, Wraith King is one of the easiest. Plays really badly into the hero because you can nearly always steal the stun.
Red, do we have space for a 5th?
Oh, absolutely. Who do we want in?
To join in? Also cast.
Who do we want in?
Who would like to join?
Librarian wanted in.
Oh, absolutely. Tell him to join the lobby and we'll get him in.
He has to join Casted S2 as well as drag him in, don't he?
Yeah, have to drag him in. But yeah, I think Emu played really well. He also made... I feel like he caused things to happen on the map, which is always what you want your possible to do, really.
The curse of the 5th cast.
It's going to be wonderful. I mean, I didn't have a lot to say now. It was mostly covered by everyone else.
But I just don't know. I'm looking forward to casting Sunday's game, to be fair.
Does anybody want an update on the worst pro Dota that is happening right now, or is this a spoiler-free chat? Do we know how Alliance Entity are going?
I have no idea.
I can have a look for you if you want.
I've asked Eri if I can invite Librarian to the lobby. We'll just see if...
Oh, anyway, we've got a 5-minute break, haven't we? So...
Yeah, we've got a 5-minute break. Let's put some music on. Let's just discuss, obviously what happened in game 1. And, oh, hang on. I'm getting a request to replay the message from the sponsors. The music will have to wait.
Yeah,
I'll mute and let's go to our ad breaks, sponsor ad break.
We, the sponsors of Live Laugh Luton, would like to remind the team that every game you lose, a sponsor will pull out. Redalus promised us you would win, and you better, or else dire consequences. And remember, for the love of God, don't put FedEx on the win condition.
Thank you very much to the Live Laugh Luton sponsors for sorting that out for us. Librarian, can you chat in the Pyrian Flax chat so Eri can invite you to the lobby? There we go.
I'm very sorry. Hello. Good evening.
Good evening. Welcome to the panel.
Cracking game so far.
Cracking game so far.
Serious. Yeah.
Great game one. Honestly.
We just need to add into your assets a book on the table for Librarian, and then we're sorted. In Caster's desk.
There you go,
whoops, that was a mistake.
Thank you.
Statsmen,
Sorry, I muted myself.
Statsmen, out to your own channel, be gone.
The Statsmen are out.
I mean, one of us is there.
There we go, Tofeh getting it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to join.
Statsmen, be gone.
How do you set up so that you can do stats, by the way?
So you press F10. I think you got to bind it.
No, you don't. It's always auto-bound.
I mean, I've changed my... I fucked with my key binding.
If you go to spectators, but in the hotkey thing.
Settings key in the bottom right has got spectator. You click on
Oh,
spectator.
okay, yes.
Yeah,
And then...
it's...
Open broadcaster menu, bottom left.
Open broadcast menu, F10. Okay, cool, that is still bound. Perfect.
I can't remember if it defaults to F10 or if it was when I literally copied all of JJ's spectator settings, which is how I have like my my soft drift camera in spectator.
That's so perfect.
The guide that he made in like 2013 for professional obsing.
Hello, Harry.
Hello.
Well,
do any of you gentlemen remember who picked first?
Yes, Live Laugh Luton won the coin flip and chose to pick first.
Yes.
I finally figured out how to alternate instead of having to live again.
Oh,
which is nice.
Very powerful.
So now I literally just need to press start game.
Very nice.
We just sanity checking that it was the right people.
Well, it does mean that I need these fine gentlemen to swap sides, of course.
How are the in-houses going, Eri?
Much better than that game.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, well, that's good to hear. I mean, that might not be difficult.
I mean, in this game, we saw 3 tomes eaten by POS 1s over the whole game. So it's not ideal.
Are we having a Schmupster replacement still?
By the way, that was a lie, Red. We saw 4 tomes eaten by POS 1.
Ah, I see.
No way. Where Banana and KBJ took both.
They took both?
Get
Absolutely criminal.
It's a disgrace,
The
personally.
POS 1 took both tomes.
Look at that consistency over Goon Special Forces, though. They have 1 buff each. Let me just quickly switch over to the Weatherman panel so we can... Amosff isn't here today. Amosff is on tomorrow. But this will let you see in game. So, stop laughing at Weatherman Amosff.
he's so perfect.
How many people you got casted tomorrow, by the way?
We're full up for tomorrow. We've got 4. We've got me, Tofeh, Jesper as the manager of Bommy's Bad Boys, and Amosff on stats. So we're full up on tomorrow, unfortunately. Stop spanking Amosff! Amosff isn't here!
Oh, my brain got kicked.
Yeah, I just got kicked from
get your invite.
lobby and from Dodes.
Just I'll
for the
message
first
you.
time in 2 years.
We'll get you another re-invite.
I should be back in the lobby.
Oh no, it's contagious.
No.
Oh, I'm not in the lobby.
Bear with me a sec. Let me message Eri before he goes.
Shit. Sorry.
Erino.
But
Said to end lobby LDC.
Yeah.
He's looking at it.
Okay.
But I assume he would look in the lobby. If
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know how much. I don't know how much Eri is trying to manage at once. I just don't want him to like come back and just hit go.
That's true.
And then.
The other thing is we can always stream it.
Well, Emu has invited me to the party now, so can I join lobby like that?
No.
No, unfortunately. If you were in the party when
thank you,
when
Ari.
you joined,
Thank you
then,
so much.
There we go. Okay.
Cool.
But yeah, both carries took the tome last game.
Yeah, so all of the tomes were in by the carries in that game. That is criminal. That is absolutely disgusting. Like,
it really is. It really, really is.
Man, look at the net worth, by the way. FedEx really stormed off this game into just... This Midas bot's really paid off for him.
Yeah. Look between 10 minutes and then go to 20 minutes. It's
that win prop as well. It dropped into Goon Special Forces at the start of the game. About 10 minutes in, it dropped into there.
There was hope. There was genuine hope.
They believed.
I feel like that must be a bug, because there's no way that the net worth was even for that long.
I honestly think that was when Kyle bought the tome and just Gaben realized if Wraith King hits 6, there's no way they can lose the game.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, let's see
what. I'm interested to see what bans come up this time.
So
is there going to be a change in tactic?
I believe
I think we might see Dawnbreaker first, man. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
So Goon Special Forces have priority this game. They look like they've chosen first pick. Schmupster is drafting again. The first ban from Live Laugh Luton. They just don't want to play against Undying. They know how powerful their hero is at winning lanes. They don't want to even consider it being in their game. Goon Special Forces banning out very reactive bans.
It's going to be the classic ban the lands we just played against.
I think I would like to see an Elder Titan ban by Live Laugh Luton here.
Yeah.
I think so. I think Dave was kind of ruiny to them. Setting up the Witch
Doctor. Of course, the Witch Doctor. Of course, I forget that.
I think they should have let the Witch Doctor through and taken the Elder and ban out the Elder Titan.
Okay, so what
I think
would like
be a Nature Prophet first pick here.
I would like to see a Pudge first pick here, because Schmupster and Dave can both play that hero, and it lets you flex throughout the draft, and you could hold your mid last pick to last pick.
I don't think Dave is
draft
feeling very comfortable in Pudge.
But he is a Pudge player, though. So...
Yeah, he's a Pudge player, but I don't think he's very comfortable.
Oh, they've not come in with a plan, lads.
Librarian, as the main sponsor of Live Laugh Luton, how do you feel about that game 1, and what do you think? What would you like to see going into game 2?
Well, I mean, I'm just a librarian working in a public library, so I'm not really the sponsor. It's just like if you would ask any old McDonald's worker if they sponsor, I don't know, like a big event. So, but as a fan, I'm very happy with the performance. And I think like they managed to repeat something they did in the last series very well. In game 1, they just steamrolled their opponents, and I think that's kind of their style of play. It's like a very, very cheap OG version.
Grimstroke. I believe this is the first time Grimstroke has been picked.
You would be completely correct. I believe you did bring that up as a stat.
What is this draft?
The thing is, the Grimstroke was being banned a lot. No, Bounty Hunter was picked twice by Bing. In the first series of the whole first series of the International.
That was Monkeys for Nothing versus Scipio's Helm Joyous, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yes. They did the really weird Bounty Hunter Spirit Breaker lane.
Yeah, twice. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like it was a mixed performance, 50% win rate. So it looks like a game apiece win and loss.
Yes, it was. It was. The second game was a bit scuffed in the way of Monkeys for Nothing. Well, the first game was totally in their favour.
Can you confirm this for me, Kieran? Is that also a world first for GOONTI Ogre as well?
No, we've had one Ogre pick so far, and it was a loss.
Okay.
I believe it was played by. Let me have a look, see if I can see who it was played by.
I can probably get up the thing as well.
Sorry, please carry on. I didn't mean to interrupt. I just saw an Ogre and I got excited.
Again, we're getting the double support first phase from the lads.
However, Tofeh, they have picked 2 supports. However, between them, 4 heads. Now that is some sort of advantage.
There is some advantage. Also, Ogre Magi can cosplay as Jakiro, so Is cosplay the right word? Maybe it's
I think so, yeah. Double Jakiro. Spot which
Double
Jakiro
Jakiro.
is the real Jakiro.
Maybe
and then
they're
you're
trying
like,
to confuse Luton.
maybe
In it.
Luton, maybe WereBanana probably playing this carry bounty hunter. I'll be completely honest. That is
God,
a WereBanana hero. WereBanana will be on a roof in the rain with Ogre Magi and Jakiro, and WereBanana will have a gun, and he'll be like, I don't know which one's the real Jakiro. I don't know which one to shoot. And then in the confusion, he shoots himself in the foot. And
Okay, yes.
Ogre Magi was previously played by Amosff of Team Mark Wahlberg.
Oh, God. We watched that game.
We casted that game!
We cast that game. It was awful.
I would like to say it was a not great.
Oh, that was the 23-minute Midas, wasn't it?
Oh, it was!
It was. It was.
It was also the worst. It's also the most deaths of any player in the series the tournament so far. 16 and 10.
Can we get Weatherman Amos up for a second, just to stand in shame?
Just to be there
Hang
for
on.
shame. Yeah.
Let's see Shandon, yeah.
Shall we?
bring him up.
Shame.
Let's go over
shame,
to right.
Shame.
You did this.
Shame.
You did this, Weatherman Amos. You made this happen.
Shame.
You think in that picture of Amos, he has a tiny rat under his hat controlling him?
I think so.
Maybe that's why he's such a bad dog.
Only hope so. Tiny
Primal Beast.
Primal Beast.
Is that a first of the tournament?
Primal
That's
Beast
an
has been picked
NPR hero,
by
right?
Reggie has picked.
Reg when standing in for
Stessy's Shitters, I believe.
Stessy's Shitters.
I believe that is an NPR.
So, Grimstroke Primal Beast is a very good lane. So, I believe that is the lane combo. So this must be a POS 1 bounty?
I believe this is a POS 1 bounty hunter. I believe that WereBanana in our team room. There's no point trying to hide it now. Like he's fucking picked it. Like
It's alarming that WereBanana has a 50% win rate on Bounty Hunter with only 6 matches from POS 1.
Absolutely, it is worrying. But we did challenge him to play carry Bounty Hunter today, or someone did.
So
the sponsors will not be happy about this.
No, the
That's all I
sponsors
know.
will be happy when I tell them how much money he's making, Tofeh.
I feel like you might have already lost the sponsor now, just from that last game.
Now, a little bit of inside baseball. This was thrown around, the concept of Bounty Hunter, for one specific reason. Do you remember why, Redalus, this was thrown around? If I'm right, there'll be another hero later, potentially.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
I'm hoping it's not. There was the threat that enough of if you had a hero who could accumulate enough gold, they could potentially buy a very early Divine Rapier.
Oh,
I'm really
good
hoping
lord!
that is
Right, okay.
Is this gonna be a NZfedX TA?
I blooming hope not.
Let's not leak the comms. Let's not leak the comms until they actually do it. Okay.
Okay, lads. You heard it here first. Anybody who watches the stream.
No,
I think
probably won't be. But we have, interestingly, we have seen the Tinker ban again, the Viper ban from Goon Special Forces.
I would.
No,
I'm glad they banned Tinker though.
Wait, is this a Schmupster Bloodseeker?
I'm trying to. I think it is a Schmupster
Bloodseeker. Could also be a KBJ Bloodseeker. He doesn't have many plays on Bloodseeker. Not a great hero for him. But
you know what I think they're doing? I'm thinking they're going to send KBJ mid.
I do not think that you last pick KBJ's hero.
I do.
But I think they may send him mid.
I don't think you put
Bloodseeker
KBJ
is KBJ's 4th most played POS 1, so it's potential that
I believe it.
I mean, it's 9 matches on it.
It is very good versus the Primal Beast. It's good versus the Bounty Hunter. It's actually a strong laner with the Ogre. I mean, I did like this Jakiro Elder Titan lane that Goon Special Forces ran last time. It was pretty strong. But
they just had the wrong lineup, I feel like they were against.
So, you have a Vision hero on Live Laugh Luton. So that means you can get away with a Lion pick.
That's a good hero.
That's hoBBit.
That's the hoBBit Lion.
That's the hoBBit Lion.
Yeah. That's good kill potential in lane. That's very good kill potential between a Bounty Hunter and a Lion.
Luton, I would like Goon Special Forces to ban out the Morphling ban. I'd also like to see the Invoker ban. Because Luton need a tower hitter.
Yeah, the other thing, as we say, is bounty mid as well. That could also... No, you don't think that could happen?
But potentially.
So.
I'm not sure it's as likely.
I can't really see that so much.
They're doing it. They're putting... I just realised they have no scaling hero on Live Laugh Luton. They're putting FedEx on the win condition.
Yeah, FedEx has got to be on the win condition in this game.
Oh my god. The sponsors the sponsors, lads! Please!
Hear me out.
Unacceptable.
They are going for the buy an early eggs on Lion and just go around blasting everyone. That's the...
Everyone gets Dagon as well?
I believe that they might go for
TA.
Okay, TA is banned.
Maybe they could play Ember.
I think Tiny and Ember might be shouts because then they just go and run at them like from.
Tiny is not banned this series. He was previously.
I would actually really like to see Viper for Luton.
Could also
be
Viper
banned. Okay.
Yeah. TA going from first ban material to last ban material for Goon Special Forces this game.
Is FedEx a Lena player? Or like...
He did play some Lena in public matches the other day.
Is he a
mixed success?
Picker?
He could play Invoker again.
I'm surprised they didn't ban the Invoker. I mean, I honestly like the Invoker here. You've got a Vision Hero with the Bounty Hunter. You have a Primal Beast that's going to cause a lot of chaos in fights. You can go the Quasi-Exort build and just pump damage into whoever he slams.
Siler, I'm the manager of Live Laugh Luton. I'm going to talk about the game, and I'm going to do a completely unbiased cast. Okay?
He hasn't been biased at all, really.
I've not been. Yeah, that's dangerous talk. That just mean I should be being more biased.
Gotta support the biased community, just gotta support a bit.
Interesting that Live Laugh Luton let through the Elder Titan. I thought they might have banned that earlier, but instead they decided to ban out the Timber and the Pudge. I think makes sense.
I do like the Necro ban and the Sniper ban. Those are good bans.
Shadow
Friend.
Is this a KBJ Shadow Fiend?
No, I really hope it's a Schmupster Shadow Fiend.
Please give it to KBJ.
Give it to KBJ, send him mid, please.
Please.
One thing we have to remember is that the Shadow Fiend is not the same hero that it was a couple of months ago.
There we are, Lena picks.
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm just the oracle of this draft.
Yeah, that's a pretty good. So that's a FedEx Lena. So no scaling. Well, I guess they're hoping that.
Oh no, Lena is the scaling hero of this draft, right?
Yeah.
He'll go right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
if he goes magic damage, he's literally trolling the game. But what can you do? It's FedEx.
I'm not sure who wins mid between these heroes anymore because
Lena counters Shadow Fiend in lane.
They're both very different heroes to where they were a couple of months ago. Like very small changes, but they've made a big impact on the first 15 minutes, I think.
Lena still should win the first couple of waves and then shove Shadow Fiend into the woods because he doesn't have the small camp anymore.
A little bit of stats. Schmupster's 93rd most played hero, and that just doesn't say a lot because he has 7 matches on Shadow Fiend.
What's his win rate on the hero?
42.9%. So not.
Okay, so he's won 4, lost 5, is what you're telling me.
Yes. He's won 3, lost 4.
Oh, sorry, yeah, 7, not 9.
And okay, I have to take this back. Shadow Fiend last played 5 years ago.
Oh god, yes, a treat.
Oh, no. Hey. So that was in patch 7.06b. So it's a mildly different patch to where it stands now.
I mean, to be fair, Shadow Fiend now is pretty brainless. You just hit creeps and buy a shard. So, you know. That's right. He hasn't even got Dota Plus level on the hero.
No, that's very nice to be a rub. hoBBit rocking all of the immortals that he could possibly get his hands on.
I'm very excited to see what the Shadow Fiend can do in this game. Like I said, the changes to the razors to fuck with your move speed and turn rate reduction per stack of Shadow Rays is a very it feels like it doesn't feel like Shadow Fiend like wins more lanes now, but I think from watching it, it feels like you get punished a lot more for failing a gank on a Shadow Fiend now because it's harder to run from him.
So Live Laugh Luton have realised their mistake by putting FedEx in the win condition and have started trying to appeal to the sponsors with words such as books, visit your public library.
Buy a book. Yep, there it is. Sponsors will be very happy with that. Tinker draft or no Tinker? They are desperate to draft Tinker as well.
That is a Tinker draft, by the way.
Tinker was banned in the second phase, so they really went all in on a hero that was already banned.
This happened in their last series they played. These lads are desperate to play Tinker. They wanted to do it last series they played as well, and it got last banned.
Can I just say though, Schmup has gone the build where you rush a bottle with mangoes, but then has bought 3 sticks and a fairy fire.
Yeah, so he's gone for the right click.
So if he doesn't go Shadow Razors now, I'm very concerned, because what you do is you take the Shadow Razors, spam the mango, and then
KBJ is gonna miss the first creep wave as well. By the way, he walked to the wrong rune. Oh, he's TP'd. Okay, now he's got no TP. Great.
So we've got
bit of Web Banana though, to be fair. Web Banana TP top.
3 bounty runes to Dire and 1 bounty rune to Reed.
NPR immediately with the mind games in the mid lane. Putting down the spray for feed. I just playing Ogre like this feels so bad now. Honestly.
Schmup has taken the Shadow Rays.
He didn't spam it out on mango though. He's been trying to right click creep switch, I guess. He doesn't know the matchup.
You're right. We should probably be keeping an eye on this mid lane.
I think it's actually the skill lane that will be pretty interesting. Oh, you should raise these, Schmup. Start raising now. Perfect.
He missed a creep because of one of the raises. Unfortunately, that is going to mean that FedEx is going to pull ahead on CS on the back of this.
Oh, yeah.
So they're harassing down NPR actually in the bot lane quite well.
I think like when Primal Beast gets to level 3, if they can keep the creep wave around here, around this specific area, then an NPR can get level 3 very early. They can really punish this Bloodseeker.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he's missing last. It's like crazy, by the way.
Yeah.
I have to say that in the top lane, Mith is doing an excellent job of keeping hoBBit off of Dave's back and buying space for him.
He actually, oh my god, he took Dual Breath at level 1 this time and not Ice Path.
Oh, that's good. That's really good.
Maybe Clavs had a word or something.
Maybe.
I hope so. Maybe he's watching the VOD.
Maybe in game 1 it was a genuine mistake.
I think
it is possible.
I think it was for rune secure, maybe.
It's just one of those things which.
happens. No, Dave's money and his mana all falling out of his pockets.
I have to say, I'm obsessed with watching Chrono. It's amazing. There is a significant amount. This is pot calling kettle because I was just watching him walk around in circles, and
this is the ogre mindset. This is what you need to be doing.
Oh, he's messed up the pull.
He's messed up the
pull. If he kept on running down, he would have made that pull. Oh, that's really important.
It does look like they are continuing to keep the creep wave here. And KBJ really misusing his Blood Ray. Actually, not that well because he's keeping the lane pushed for NPR at this point.
Yeah.
Oh, from Clabs in chat.
Yeah.
Termfalk had a word.
So their manager had a word.
That's fine. If it's between games, I believe that's not against the rules. There's only rules against live coaching, so that should be okay.
No, I definitely think it was in between the games. Like,
yeah,
a little word about it. He's probably just had a word with the team to see how they were, maybe.
Yeah, just like you doing good. You doing good?
Pick yourself up, keep going.
In the lanes is looking pretty criminal, by the way.
It's
FedEx is pulling ahead very hard in this mid lane.
Yeah, it's a pretty significant distinction between the last hits and dies.
Level 3 on NPR, and he's going for a kill on Chrono, maybe.
Chrono's in trouble. What?
Will he die? Will he die? Will he die? He will die.
The first blood. And he actually gets Onslaught off the back of that kill experience. Unfortunately, no uproar stacks, or he might be able to get KBJ as well.
KBJ.
Close.
Who's winning the rune? Oh no, they're both just going for. Maybe he went for the water rune a bit early on FedEx.
Both of them were hovering.
They both did. Yeah, they were taking the trade.
Yeah, but FedEx is.
KBJ's dead down bot lane.
No, he didn't even
He
use
was on
Onslaught. He didn't even have to use Onslaught. It was just Uproar Trample.
Uproar Trample and Grimstroke Inkswell.
And KBJ missing another flag creep. This is a...
hoBBit may be dead top lane though. If he gets
could be
he's going to die top lane. He's going to make...
Oh, he cancelled the storm.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Dave.
He's using
slither of health.
Yes, hoBBit. He doesn't change
TPing back to lane despite moving it Mach 5.
Just out of interest, what is the build on the POS1 bounty? Does our Statsman know? Does our manager know?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would like to know, hence why I'm asking the question.
Well, let's see what he builds in this game. Let's go on this adventure together, denying the flag creep in the top lane. Criminal.
I think I know what it is. If I remember rightly.
So
okay.
They if you look at the bot lane, just if you look at the sentry's position, Chrono keeps trying to pull this camp. He keeps going back to check it, thinking he must have dewarded it by now.
Yeah,
you look at where the dire sentry is, it's just out of range of theirs. And both KBJ and Chrono both pinged that camp now multiple times, and both have gone to investigate it. That's a sad sight.
This is why you should always just put your ward.
Chrono's dead here probably.
Or NPR's
I think they're both dead.
Them. They're both dead.
Yeah.
Just what I was saying about this lane combo, it's very strong.
Yeah.
He looks like he might get away unless there's a stroke of fate to slow him down. Punch him right in the ass.
Schmupster's managed to pull mid back to something pretty reasonable. Oh, he's blind going for the rune.
Oh, and he lost the 50-50. And FedEx,
really
does FedEx see it?
DD.
FedEx sees it.
FedEx has
he's got ward. He's got ward right there.
FedEx is going to immediately go for Roche now.
He's going to go straight to Roche.
No.
Oh, hoBBit might be dead. hoBBit's going to die here.
hoBBit.
Yeah, the hoBBit
goes down. Myth. Myth has his boots in his backpack.
Yeah, and Dave is actually quite formidable on his old Titan when he really gets going. When he incredibly. I mean, I remember watching his first few games on it, and it was something like, you watch it and think, what on earth is this man doing? But he just seems to understand it.
Lane.
Yeah. Oh, they're running down KBJ again, aren't they?
Here comes more uproar. There's a stroke up. He's out of range though for the stroke. I think
NPR's died. Oh, NPR, you're a coward.
Oh, no, I would not dive that.
I would dive that. No shame. Do you want the psychological damage that you could inflict?
I think it's good enough. The psychological damage is already so good that KBJ is walking back to base. Apologies,
FedEx
you missed that kill.
Pops the DD and kills Schmupster mid. Escapes with the slither of his health.
That is the
bit
of the matchup.
Oh, and Chrono dies. They do get their kill in the end. KBJ again missing another
so this
creep
is
wave.
Dave solo top now. If where Banana's being hit by a tower.
Yeah, but he has
him so
12
bad.
armor. He's a bounty hunter. He doesn't even mind.
And now they're having to rotate.
Schmupster's rotating with no souls.
He gets dust though. Oh, but that was already the long range raise. There's nothing to finish him off.
That's unfortunate.
Oh no. Are they up?
Meanwhile, they're losing mid tower to this.
This is looking like a repeat of last game, but flipped.
Yeah.
The map's just been flipped.
Somebody tell me if KBJ puts the tome in his quick buy. That's what we need to watch out for now.
He hasn't at the moment.
So
I keep watching.
Luke, I wanted to ask. You said you know what the bounty carry code is.
I thought it was like Anti-Desert, but that's what I remember.
KBJ dead again.
It's what I've seen some people play with bounty.
Mid lane, there's a dive happening. Oh, here comes Evo.
Oh. Smup's just got a haste rune, so he should get away from this.
He's just.
He actually gets out.
Oh, he's gonna kill.
Oh my god.
He's gonna kill here. He's gonna
yes, Shmup.
Oh, but the
hoBBit.
The
hoBBit.
That's not
hoBBit's
enough.
gonna be dead here. hoBBit's dead.
hoBBit might die. Yeah.
Oh
no! He's not.
And that's gonna be double kill.
And they rotate in Dave as well, but for nothing.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, yeah.
KBJ in the jungle.
KBJ in the jungle. NPR just farming his items. WereBanana just farming his items. KBR. No, I wouldn't mispronounce my player's name like that. What are you talking about?
So, WereBanana's cubed up an Orb of Corrosion.
Yes, I did notice
Mith
that.
has got
late
He's
for
got
that?
it. He's got it coming out already on his. Oh, he's got it coming out in Korea right now. Sorry. It's just that.
That's fine.
Use it up afterwards. Sorry.
Yeah, he might have queued up twice, maybe.
So, net worth at the
classic
moment
thing of when you-
is also NPR at the top, Bounty, then into Lena. That's the switch, sorry.
NPR
Takes
is
down KBJ again.
KBJ
Yeah,
is not having a good game.
It's hard to watch. It's very difficult
Like
sometimes,
Kyle.
though. Like when you fall behind in lane and you're unable to get the wave back towards you, you just it just spirals.
Yeah.
Look
Schmupster
at
might
the
be going to
difference
get
in
on
vi-
now.
Look at the difference in vision though between the two teams. Radiant has these like wards across in Dire to try and.
Jesus Christ!
But Radiant's Dire's put them so much further forward to try and catch where the Bloodseekers can be farming, protect their carry a little bit from who can farm the top fairly easily.
Now that, by the way, what just happened mid, excellent rotation from LLL, not even being biased. Just rotating the entire team mid to kill the enemy mid seconds before the rune spawns. You know exactly where the enemy mid's going to be. It's going to be trying to get that rune. It's
Can I
so
request
easy to find by
XPM?
ganking.
Once you're done, sorry.
Sorry, yeah, let's go to XPM.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
It's even worse than last
Radiant's
game.
middle tower has fallen.
Oh god.
Oh god, it is.
It also seems like that's the main issue that Goon Special Forces have. Their supports are so underleveled they can just not group up and take a fight because they have nothing to throw at the enemies at the moment.
Oh, by the way, did KBJ boat home?
I don't think so because he's not level 6 yet. I think if he did by the time
he was.
Oh, the huge!
My god, that's huge.
The Wombo combo, happy feet. That ain't Falco. Whoa! Ah!
Dave gets a sleep off, but just to hand the kill to WereBanana.
So, Emu has got a tome coming out to him.
Has anyone else got a tome? There is a level 4 Jakiro.
The tome has been eaten, by the way, on Radiant. I can tell you that much.
Okay. So
What
what hero
just
is...
in game? It's a shame.
What hero is... It can't have been KBJ that 80. He's not level 6 yet.
Yeah, I don't think it is. Oh, can I look at combat log?
I'm just having a look myself. I can't see.
Is it maybe still on Courier or something?
Shout out to Twitch chat, by the way, with the insightful comment, Schmupster Eri Pog. Missing out the V from very, just put in Eri. That's some proper British praise, that is. Schmupster Eri Pog.
I actually.
Okay.
Actually may have beaten this.
Oh no, he missed the ice path. Let's hope I got finger soon, but they're just trying to get out of it now. Take an easy kill, get out. But here comes Schmupster. Will they try and fight this? He knows that everyone's there. hoBBit's standing on the high ground. They want to fight this. They got finger up, they got Grimo up.
They got Grimo into finger out.
Finger.
Double track. Oh no, it's a slaughter. And all because hoBBit was standing on this high ground.
Wait, a GG's already been called.
A GG's been called at 12 minutes. Is that
12
actually
minutes?
the end?
Is that Kismet? I think so.
It's the end!
Oh my god!
My god!
12 or 13-minute game.
Donde El Toe? Buy those books.
Schmupster has just messaged me to say, can I join the post game, please?
I'm going to quickly Gloucester and see where did those books go. Yeah, it went.
Yeah, it went to KBJ.
KBJ, yeah.
KBJ.
That's how he got his level 6 on Bloodseeker.
12 minutes 58.
I mean, so I'm fairly confident of saying that the win probability graphs are still broken.
Yeah, because
if you look at the team,
definitely.
Okay, so a Gaben level shellacking, an absolute Gaben level shellacking.
So, by the way, we're actually in time for another game, haven't we? Because we finished.
We are. If someone else would like to take over for that game, they're perfectly happy to. I can't really do any more because I've come down with something today, and it's actually very painful to.
I think somebody else is already doing it.
Yeah. So we can we can hand it over to them when they go live. I think Alphard is doing it.
I think Alphard is covering it. Yes.
Yeah. So let's do a bit of post game analysis until he goes live. So let's first.
And also, apparently we want some interviews done as well. Like
interviews? Yeah, of course. We've got time.
Schmupster has requested to join for a post game interview.
I get the feeling that both Kyle and Chrono in different places have posted about the pain that they've felt from this game, so I can only imagine the team comms must have been fairly
dire.
They're fairly down, I suspect.
Everybody's instantly left the channel from Schmupster's in the lobby.
Okay, we'll bring in Schmupster just to hear a few words. Schmupster, if you are listening, and can you message him as well? Just keep it clean, all right? Just keep it clean. Okay, I'll move him in now. Schmupster, my friend, we've brought you in for a post-game interview. How do you? What happened? Probably the best way of putting it.
Well, I mean, it's we're in a tricky position due to our certain players not being able to play certain roles. A big void in the team that we had was the mid lane role, a role which I'm not very comfortable with. I'd say it was my worst role. So I had to go mid, and the only two heroes I can play mid are Pudge and Timbersaw, and they're not even mid heroes. So when they were banned in the second game, definitely I was at a very it wasn't good.
No, we definitely did feel the effect. It felt a bit alien to see you on Shadow Fiend. Kieran actually pulled up a stat for you playing Shadow Fiend 5 years ago. Your last
about
game.
5 years, yeah.
But you did well. You did well considering you're up against Leader, which is a losing matchup. But
I did get one Pogger's kill on her.
You did.
But
you did.
Apart from that,
very good.
Yeah, well, actually, we had a little bit of a cross-team chat in the middle, in the DMs, and I was chatting with Mr. NZfedX.
Okay, so a bit of little bit of BM going on, and that we can't.
No. It was actually very, very chill, and we'd actually decided that he wasn't going to ban Timber, and I wasn't going to ban Tinker, and we were going to.
Collusion. I do not support collusion.
Then Emu just went completely above it, and I had to ban it.
Oh, okay, so there was an attempt at collusion, but it did not go through. That is slightly better.
Can I ask about the first game?
Mm-hmm. You can, sir.
At one point, we was like, "Is he running down mid?" It was like the second death. I feel like.
Well,
it's just like you was at NZ's tower, and it just felt like you was running down mid.
Well, sometimes, a few times in a man's life, Luke, he gets a little bit tilted.
Yeah, I know how.
And sometimes you just think you can run down, and you think that your flesh heap hasn't gone off cooldown yet.
So it's just the unfortunate time of the cooldown. Okay.
It did, yeah. I was quite insistent on having a gank mid, but I think my team were slightly preoccupied by getting completely steamrolled in every lane. Although I will say there was a highlight in the first game where Kyle almost managed to kill NZ.
We clipped it and we were thrilled, absolutely.
We clipped when NZ missed.
Well, I have insider information that NZ actually lagged out as he blinked in.
He would claim.
He would claim that. Yeah, it was. I would love to say that it was great playing with the lads, but honestly, it was pretty grueling hour and a bit, I must say.
Okay.
Can I just ask a question, Schmupster? Is that right?
Sure,
Mr. Intrigued by the Shadow Fiend pick. First of all, of the heroes that were left, I appreciate a lot of significant proportion of the ones you would choose to play were banned out.
Well, I mean, well, I can't actually. I mean, I was tempted by. Actually, I don't really know. I mean, I was trying to click timber, but for some reason it wasn't going through. I think it must be like a bug in the game.
Some sort of bug.
I see.
The other thing is, why did you not first face timber? I know, like, at the end of the day, that would have put you at a disadvantage, but then you would have had it.
Because I assumed that it was coming through in game 2.
Yeah, but you. I would have guessed even from game 1 they were going to ban you out, so I feel like you could have first picked it. And just went with
Yeah,
it.
but I would have liked to thought that I could have played other heroes mid.
Yeah.
Although
I mean, the
proved
Pudge looked
myself.
good.
The Pudge was okay. I may have fed a little bit, not deliberately, but a little bit. Brain fog a little bit.
I think that game was very hard anyway, and the Pudge actually was trying to do stuff, which is.
You know what? There was a moment. There was a moment where I think we killed someone top, and then we rotated down when Kyle was getting gone on, and then we killed them. We killed them bomb.
Yes.
That moment, I was like, "Oh my god! I think this game could turn." And then the Void got a BKB, and the game was over.
Oh yeah, that happens.
I mean, I must say that slightly try-hard picks from the other team. I must add, but who am I to say? It is a seed on the line.
One of the things we noticed was the tome usage by Kyle specifically in both games.
Wait,
was that
what?
something that was communicated, or did Kyle just buy all the tomes and use them himself?
So Kyle might have used a number of words, being maybe 6 or 7. I want to say during both games in total. There was not a lot of communication coming from Kyle. I would have liked to maybe hear a little bit more like "help, I'm being gone on," or "help, my lane is stomp," or "I'm going to use the tome." I mean, he's taking the tome from 2 great lads.
Yeah.
And it would have let them use more spells of a higher level, but unfortunately not.
Okay, well that's good inside info.
Schmup, can I also ask a final question?
Oh, my favourite European man. Hello.
Thank you. First of all, you did a really great job standing in last minute. Especially game 1, I think a lot of people thought when you the point where you described it, you actually could have turned it. So that was a really good effort, I think.
Thanks.
But how is it coming into a team where I presume Klaus is the captain usually, and where this was the team assuming that you would take on the captain role as well and make calls and what was the expectation before the draft?
I think there was definitely an expectation that I would step up and captain in all sense of the word, all meanings of the word, and that I would have to draft. Although the drafting process was quite simple. Basically, I just had to worry about banning, because the lads' hero pools are so small that I can literally pick 1 of 2 heroes for all of them. It was either Elder Titan or Nature's Prophet offlane, so I had to pick Elder Titan. It was either Wraith King or Bloodseeker. And then I just picked Jakira every time, because I feel like the lads couldn't mess up Jakira, even when they go Ice Path level 1. When we're going for
notice that.
I did. I flamed that immediately.
It is always hard going into a standing in for a team. You're not played with the players too much. You don't know what they, how they want to play, how they what kind of drafts they've played previously. It's a lot to take in a very short amount of time. And thank you very much for standing in at short notice.
Oh, thank you
very much.
Everyone thank Schmupster in chat.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, thank you very much, Schmupster. Well, good on you for stepping in last minute. Could we possibly get the word from our sponsors once more?
We'll get right, just quickly go to a sponsor break. If everyone could mute their mics just for 20 seconds.
The sponsors, yeah.
Another message for the sponsors.
We, the sponsors of Live Laugh Luton, would like to remind the team that every game you lose, a sponsor will pull out. Redalus promised us you would win, and you better, or else dire consequences. And remember, for the love of God, don't put FedEx on the win condition.
Thank you very much to the sponsors once again for for supporting this team, and with being in the standings at 4-0. Standings unfortunately have not been updated yet because Eri is probably setting up another in-house game. We're doing. Live Laugh Luton doing pretty well, looking pretty strong, but they have got some very difficult matchups coming up. One of which will be tomorrow. Tomorrow is probably the matchup that I'm most excited to see of the entire group, and probably the hardest out of all of the teams that I saw on week 1 when I looked at who was actually in Group B.
I agree. I think tomorrow is going to be a really interesting series. I think there's actually like some high skill matchups that are going to happen. We all know that Vi has a very like interesting hero pool, which can cause a lot of trouble. I think the same can be said of like FedEx and PR. So, you know, I think this might even come down to like some technical draft skill, which could be really, really cool to see. But, yeah,
I'm very excited for it. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 BST for the series between Live Laugh Luton and Bommy's Bad Boys. With myself, with Tofeh, we have Jesper as the guest caster, with being the manager of Bommy's Bad Boys, and we've got Chef Amos on stats. After his expert analysis, by popular demand, Amos will be back tomorrow.
Yes.
But thank you everyone for coming. Thank you Tofeh for coming to this cast.
Thank you for having me again.
Thank you, thank you Luke.
Thank you for having me.
And thank you, Kieran, for providing excellent statistics throughout.
You're welcome. I will be offering more statistics in the general International, but it's always a pleasure to support my lads on Live Laugh Luton.
I need a caster for Sunday as well if anyone would be interested, thank you.
What time is it on Sunday?
8 PM.
8 PM.
It's the Sessi... No, it's not Sessi Cheers, sorry. It is She versus Too Hot for Dota.
Should be very good.
That's going to be a good
that's
one.
Scipio's Helm Enjoyers versus Too Hot for Dota. I feel like that's potentially a matchup that should decide one of the top seeds for that group.
Yeah,
for Group A, yeah.
But also Scipio's Helm Enjoyers do like tying, so...
Oh no, it's at 7 PM, sorry, it's at 7.
Or 7 PM.
Am I right in thinking Too Hot for Dota is Zoe and Science was Ben and
yes.
Cool Llama,
Yes, that is that stack.
Very good stack. It's should be a very good match then.
Remember to apply in the GOONTI National if you would like to cast any series. I believe there are several up for grabs for this week. I might be jumping on one of them if one of them goes free and I've got time. Unfortunately, I haven't got a lot of time this week to do the casts. But yeah, apply in the GOONTI National. Thank you very much for watching. Shout out to the chat. You're all friends of the stream. And as we wait for the raid to happen, we're going to be raiding Alphard, who is on the... Which series is Alphard on? He's on Work in Progress versus Wogan's Winners.
Yes.
Which I believe is due to be starting in 7 minutes. Which will be a very good game. Right.
That's going to be a really interesting series, actually.
Yeah, I have not seen any of Wogan's Winners games so far, so I'm excited to just chill and just watch the games. And yeah, we'll be sending you over there now. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.
Thank you guys.
Everyone say bye. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, sponsors.
Books.
Okay, we've